Are you one of the many homeowners thinking about buying your next home? If so, you may be wondering, how do you get the money to buy your next home before selling your current? Today, I'm going to share with you 3 tips on how you can buy before selling in this crazy market. Let's dive in. What's up, everybody? This is Aaron Nelson with Whiteboard Realty, powered by Skyline Properties, and I'm a local real estate agent and expert up here in the greater Seattle-Tacoma area. And I specialize in helping homeowners like yourself sell their home for the most amount of money with the least amount of hassle, and then trade up and buy their next home. Maybe it's their dream home. This is part 2 in our 3-part series on how to sell and then buy in this crazy market. And listen, guys, right now, the market is hot. Okay, there's a lot of multiple offer situations, at least up here in the Western Washington market, and sellers have a lot of leverage. So they're not as interested in taking a contingent offer, meaning an offer that is contingent on the sale of the buyer selling their home, frankly, because it's riskier. So how do you avoid having to put in a contingent offer if you are looking to buy your next home, but you haven't sold your current home yet? Well, today I've got 3 ideas for you on how you can get the down payment funds to purchase your next home. Option 1, get a HELOC or a home equity line of credit. Credit unions and local banks are a great source for home equity lines of credit. And what a HELOC is it essentially works like a credit card. It's a line of credit with your home as a collateral. So essentially you get to spend your home equity prior to selling your home, and then you pay a little bit of interest for the privilege of doing it. It's also known as a second mortgage. Now, again, community banks, local credit unions, great sources, and a lot of times they can offer pretty desirable financing right now. Sometimes they can go all the way up to 80% LTV or loan to value, meaning 80% of your total home value, or even up to 90% I've seen in some cases. So shop around with your local credit unions and community banks because they can offer really great terms on a HELOC. Now, what a HELOC does is it provides you with the down payment funds you need so that way you can go out and you can buy your next home, and then you can turn around after you move, you can get your house all nice and cleaned up, do the little minor repairs that you might need to do, and then you sell your home, and then the home equity line of credit is paid off along with your first mortgage as well. Option 2, get a bridge loan. Now, bridge loans are known as short-term financing. This allows a borrower to purchase their next home prior to selling their current one, okay? Typically, these are short-term, meaning that they've only got a duration for about a year. Now, the disadvantage with bridge loans is that they are a little bit higher interest, okay? And there are some other lending restrictions. So again, it's really best if you talk to a qualified mortgage professional. But if you're only going to be on the bridge loan for a short amount of time, the higher interest rate may not matter as much because you're only going to be paying that maybe for 3-4 months at a time. Option 3 is you can go ahead and you can borrow against your retirement savings or your 401k, IRA, 403b, whatever it is that your employer offers you. Now, I want to be a little bit careful here because I am not a CPA, so I want you to check with your CPA before doing anything. The other thing you need to do is you need to check with your employer. So maybe you can call your HR department or whoever's running your retirement fund. And what you'll need to do is you'll need to check with them on the rules for getting a loan against your 401k or IRA. But in general, usually you can borrow up to $50,000 in a 12-month time period. You get a certain amount of time to pay off that loan against your 401k. Usually you have to pay that off in about a 5-year time period. You have to pay a little bit of interest, but the interest goes into your retirement savings. So it's not like you're just throwing money away. It still helps you in the long run. And typically, if you do make those payments and you stay on track, you don't pay any penalties and you don't pay any fees. Thanks so much for watching. If this content was helpful, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also click the link below to download a free copy of our 9 tips on how to sell and buy in this crazy real estate market. Thanks again, everybody. I'll see you next time.